The STSU women started the night tied for the top spot on the Summit League, and we heard from Aaron Johnston at 6 o'clock when he said they're getting better. Ask the Bison about that. North Dakota State made the trip to Frost tonight. There's Maya Sellen. She had 11 points on the inside. Macy Miller back outside. Watch the ball work here. Finally goes to Maddie Giebert. 3 of her 23 points. She had 5 threes. She's the all-time school leader in three-point plays, or three-point shots. There's Macy Miller. She had 19. She was 7 of 10 from the floor. Jacks are really good tonight. Tagan Larson had 9 rebounds and 8 points. You ready for the scoreboard? Let's give it to you. 86-33. Yeah, they're playing better. They're now 14-6, 6-1 overall. The Coyote men continued their road trip in Grand Forks after losing a tough one Sunday in Omaha. How's this for a way to start the game? Matt Johns, their big guy with a steal, takes it the length of the floor and gets the slam. I think Todd Lee pretty happy about that. And they're really glad to have this guy back. Trey Birch Manning with the slam. They go up by 13 points in the first half. Cody Kelly also shot really well from the outside. He had 9 in the first half. They're up 32-20. They ended up leading by 17. The lead was down within about 5. Great basket by Tristan Simpson hanging in the air. Todd says, way to go. And then Simpson buries the dagger. 3 of his 13. They had great balance. Final score, 70-56. Simpson and Armstrong each with 13. Amude with 12 for the Coyotes. And now here's Nicole Griffith with your Billion Automotive Plays of the Week.
O'Gorman's Zach Norton is breaking ankles and draining threes in the Knights' 55-51 win over Yankton. USF's Augusta Tramer converts defense into offense, picking the pocket and beating the buzzer against Mary. Coming in at number 3 is SDSU's Mike Dahm doing Mike Dahm things.
Right hand throw down and the contact.
Slamming home 2 of his 34 points against UND. Kane Waselenchuk continues his racquetball dominance, rolling past Daniel De La Rosa in the singles championship at the 41st annual Lewis Drug Pro-Am tournament. Artem Ivanyu-Zenkov comes through for the Herd, notching this game winner in the first game against the Force and completing the hat trick in the rubber match. Those are your Billion Automotive Plays of the Week.
It is one of the best rivalries in NAIA sports when Dordt and Northwestern hit the basketball court or the volleyball court. And tonight, number 3 Red Raider women were at Sioux Center against the 12th ranked Defenders. That was Darby Gustafson of Ethan. She had 17 points for the Raiders. Nice pass inside to Rachel Evavold, and that was a 6-0 run for the Defenders. Erica Feenstra, and 1. She's had a tremendous year for the Defenders. It was 64-64 with 5 minutes left, but Cassidy DeYoung, 3 of her 22 points. That put them up for good. 77-70 was your final. Northwestern wins. They're 20-2. Same 2 teams in the men's game, both with identical GPAC records to start the night. Strong move inside by Stephen Kraft. He was a force inside. 19 points for the Red Raiders. Chad Barkema. Oh, nice drive there for the Defenders. That wasn't Chad. The next one's going to be Chad as he nails a 3. Defenders are pretty excited about this. Like I said, this is just a wonderful atmosphere. There's the turnaround by Barkema. He had 17 points for Dordt, but Parker Mulder says, anything you can do, I can do better. There's 3 of his 12. Red Raiders get the sweep. Your final score, 89-80 in favor of Northwestern. How about this one? Ty Hoagland, 41 points tonight. He had 6 3-pointers, had 45 a couple of weeks ago. Wish we'd been there, but we couldn't be both places. Jamestown beat Mount Marty 101-74. The women's side, your Northwestern scored. Dakota Wesleyan wins big. Tigers win their 20th game of the year, and Jamestown beat Mount Marty. The Stampede took 5 out of 6 possible points last week against Fargo, the last 2 games on the road. They've just been on a very impressive tear since the beginning of December and have continued to win regardless of where they're playing. So they're really not that young anymore, and they've grown together and are playing the kind of hockey their coach thought they eventually would be. They've just gotten there a little quicker.
And I don't even call them young anymore. They've meshed together real nicely and come of age. And I just think it's a good team concept right now. And we got a lot of games to go. And so we're just going to see how everything plays out. But I think this team not only has a chance to win, but it plays a real good, exciting style too.
Yes, they do. No arguments from me. I've even gotten some goals this year, which I not scored goals, but shot and got goals. You hear me complain all the time that I go out there and they never score. Anyway, they're on the road this week, and Eric Stahl has scored twice for the Wild. There he is. And after 2 periods in Denver, they're leading the Avalanche 4-2. They're playing pretty good hockey right now. Again, there's Eric Stahl. He's got a couple of goals. Spurgeon and Coyle as well. That's sports. Well, I'll be right back.